Hey everyone, thank you for joining me for another video, and today we are back in Junkyard Builder. So, what's changed since the last time? I've got all the various machines that are for the next round or next level of machines all set up and ready. So we've got the paper machine that we've seen already, the plastic machine, the wood machine, or the wood shredder that creates these lovely big bags of 50 kilograms of sawdust. We have the garbage incinerator, which is apparently gives you $50 of money straight away when you burn a $15 trash bag. So that's quite a good return on investment. And so I went to the scrapyard and found a large stash of bin bags. So I thought, get rid of all those, and that'll cover the 5 trash bags that we have to burn in the incinerator for the next bit of event to do. And we've got our metal system over here, or our metal crusher, which is crushing down 100 kilos of metal into those lovely scrap blocks that we saw. So quickly, and the animation for this is very funny. So let's quickly fill these in, see if we get anywhere near 100 kilos. Don't think we're going to be quite there, but let's give it a shot anyway. Okay, 51. But yeah, so you see you got this massive metal plate there. When the machine is on, that just basically comes down and just twats down, up and down onto the top of it. It looks very, very funny. But yes, so cool. So what else have we got to do? So we need to create a scrap block. So we're going to need to go and get ourselves some more scrap metal. We've got a little bit of time until some more trash comes in from externally. I have done an upgrade on there to get the larger delivery, which is about $3,000 to increase the number of items delivered from 10 to 15. So you can go up to 20 for 6,000 and all the way up to 25 for quite a lot more. And then next thing I want to look at doing is getting the order wait times down, so we get much more items coming in. So let's jump out there. Let's go and end the day, because we are... Oh, actually, I need to finish my ARPUS as well. So let's quickly pop this in here. That in there. So this is what, 600 or 700 now. I'll just jump all over it. That's not going to do it any good. And we'll pop that in there. So there we go. So, cool. So a fully finished ARPUS with the wheels. Looks like we can't repaint these. It seems to be only the Moscovich we can repaint, which is a bit odd. Yeah, this bright yellow, bumblebee yellow looking car will get you 1,088. Even if you do bang it off everything on the way out. So we've got 7 items in the warehouse. Let's see what we can go and sell, make a bit more money. So go into the market. So we've got the ARPUS bed frame with mattress, blue grain dresser, small cabinet, a couple of shovels, and a hammer. So we are 1,783. Lovely. Right, let us end the day, because we still have to get some more paper to be able to finish off our contract that we had. So let's quickly have a look on what licenses we need to get. So we've got the paper one, we've got the plastic one, we've bought the wood one, and I need to buy the scrap block license as well for 1,000. So let's buy that, and then we can then take a look at some contracts shortly. But let's go and run out. I've also, as well, all the ones that are part in place, I've painted them all up, so that makes it going to make it a little bit easier when it comes to getting everything done. So let us go and take a run outside and go and grab ourselves some more stuff from the forest and from the residential area. And then we'll probably circle back round to the junkyard afterwards once we've finished everything. But at the moment I need to go and work on paper as my top priority. Let's go and fill this up. Ooh, wheel rims. Alright, I'm going to focus first on paper because I want to get that contract done, and they seem to be relatively lucrative, those ones. Ooh, big wooden crate. It's got a chunk of paper in it. Get out of there. Thank you. So let me bear with me while I quickly go and grab all of this and dump that in there. Don't get stuck on any trees on the way by. So that's good. And with that garbage incinerator, that certainly makes the other garbage bags so much more appealing to get. So it looks like it'd be worth spending the time and money to head back round and completely empty the area. So even if that is a couple of trips, it will be good to get everything cleared out. But first layer is going to be paper. I need as much of this as possible because those seem to be fairly regular and fairly lucrative contracts, especially when we can use, each bag is 10 kilos, so that's a nice round number for what we need. We need about 40 kilos per stack of recycled paper, or baled paper anyway. So that's cool. So we can run off back and forth and do that. I know it's a bit of a manual process, but that's the way it is when you got to go around and try and tidy everything up where people are just fly-tipped a load of crap all over a forest. Not very socially responsible of people, but hell. I think the council should really pay us to come and clear all this lot out personally, don't you? No? I'll make the place look nicer. Good. I mean, I've not found too much of a way to make like oodles of money at the moment, but it's I'm doing enough to break even, make a little profit. But with the amount of stuff it's costing to unlock stuff going up each time, I was hoping there would be a little bit more money made available. But maybe once we start to get into the metal and wood contracts more, because I do have some metal scrap blocks, because the junk that comes through from every 30 minutes does seem to have a large amount of metal scrap in it as well. But I'm certainly making money off of the furniture and cars that are getting dumped in. Because on the last time that we had one of those dumpster deliveries, there was a car on the back of it as well. So, that's quite lucrative when you're getting given them free of charge. As I said, you can go and pick up car bodies and everything from the junkyard, but the problem is my truck is only 500 kilos, and most car bodies are about 500 kilos. And as that's $500 to go and get to the junkyard, just coming back with one thing is, yeah. If you pick up like a Moscovich or something, you're not exactly making your money back. Unless you pick up a Moscovich with barely any parts and it's a lot lighter. But I would rather wait till I've got something that will take a ton. A vehicle that will take a ton of weight, like 1,000 kilos or something, and then I can go and just pick up a car body and relevant parts to go along with it. Cool. Go grab that and get that back. How are we doing? 190, 200 kilos. Okay, so we're got a good dent on it so far. No problem making 2 or 3 trips over here. It's only $100, so I can easily make that back. We've got it's only 1 kilo. But it's some more paper. There we go. Got another few bags there. That'd be enough for another couple of bales. I just dropped that on the floor. I did. Then we've got to work on how we're gonna balance everything together. I'm thinking probably at the moment I'm just gonna stock up on what I can, make as much as I can, and have it all stashed ready to go, and then start taking contracts with what I've already got made. Not really costing me much to just have stuff sitting there stored. Right, how are we doing? 281. Right, let's grab the plastics. And with these bin bags, or these trash bags, now giving us $50 per trash bag. For somewhere like this, that's just 2 trash bags, and I've paid for my trip over here. So this is such an easy... Although, yes, it's more of a manual process to have to go hunting through everything and go running back and forth like this. It does give us quite a return. You're 3 kilograms and you easier to get on. I'd like to hope the metal stuff would give us more longer term. There we go. Dropped another bloody bag off the side. But we will work on that as soon as we get a bit more of a clearer idea what those contracts are, because I haven't actually looked at the metal contracts yet. We've unlocked the license for it, so we're ready to go. But when the paper was showing like 17 bales that we were needing, it's a bit much. So I thought, right, I'll wait and stock up a bit and see where we get to. Okay, we're nearly there on the plastics. We're in loading up the van. We're nearly at 400 kilos. 360, 370. A couple more. We'll be at that level. Then that'll give us the other 100 kilos to work on what the heck we want to actually put on. It may well just be more trash bags and we just go and burn them all. I've got a stack already there, but they're not making us any commodity that we can really massively upsell into a larger contract. They're just literally throw them in and incinerate them, which is a revenue stream for sure, but I'd rather have somewhere where some way I can make it a lot more money out of it. Not that I'm mercenary or anything. 2 kilos, 2 kilos, 2 kilos, you'll do. Get in there. Bugger off. What have we got over here? 2 kilos, 2 kilos. Car wheel. Yeah, I want one of those because they do for the Moscoviches and the humpbacks. They both seem to use the same wheel. So I'm not going to argue too much with that. 414. 418. A bit more plastic. Damn you. Make sure I've got everything on that side. Oh no, there we go. I dropped the paper out. Glad I checked. Right, 420. Ooh. $300. I will take that for quite freely. Thank you very much. An old radio, that's $80. Those are an absolute godsend for those sorts of things. You can just literally just throw them straight in a warehouse and sell them. Easy, easy money. 3 kilogram of paper, another car wheel. Ooh, what are you? Another old radio. That's only $30, but it's a quick sale. $2 kilos, no. You're 6 kilos. It'll be an easier metal jobby. Right, there we go. 3, 2, 2. We'll grab the 3. 435. Damn you, get back in there. Now then, I'll give you back to Captain America if you get in the van. Doink. Okay, good. Those two are done. Any more metal over this side or anything? Or is it just going to be the 2 kilos? Yeah, 2 kilos, 2 kilos. Oh, darn it. Little chunks of that. Alright. Let's go grab these. Thank you. Metal. I'd rather not have something rounded because rounded things tend to fall over quite easily. Like from that angle it looked like it was more elliptical than bugger off. Thank you. Not having that, thank you very much. We're not playing silly buggers today. Plastic traffic cone. Yes, we want those destroyed. Become the bane of a driver's life. So I'd like that plastic drum for 10 kilograms, but I don't know if it's going to easily go on there without falling off. Go on, let's see if I can get it on near the end. Okay, it's on. Let's give that a look. Damn it, missed. Try not to do anything else with it. Have a look. Right, we've got an arch. I'll tell you what. Let's see if I can get another bin bag in. That'll be another $50. Okay, 16 kilograms left to go. Let's grab another bin bag. Come on, get in there. Damn it. Have I knocked something off? I had. Oh, crap. Loads of stuff fell off. No, 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 don't. I don't like this physics engine when it plays these silly games. Yep, something's fallen off this side. Yeah, there we go. Samir's going to have a sense of humour failure soon. You're off there. Go on, you can go up there. Go on. 491. $493. Oh, can I get any more in? Oh, there's a hammer. 495. There we go, dumpster lid. Let's try that. See if I can get that just to nudge it up to the full 500. We're in. Right, good. Oh, we are in. Okay. Thought I saw something bounce out the back of it there, but it's saying I've still got the full 500. So I'll be happy with that. Right, let's head on back to the junkyard. And we've got trash arrived at the junkyard as well. Got a load of stuff over there. Got a load of stuff here. Right, let us go. Right, there we go. Got room to get out now. Right, plastics. So you'll go into there. Metal pipe, go into our metal place over here. How are we doing? 60 kilos. So we've got a couple. We've got a couple of big bits of metal over here I can use. Ooh, metal stove, 80 kilos. That can almost go in on its own. But you, gas heater, other damaged. Oh, okay. Chunk of paper. Spray can. No. I was hoping there'd be something big that I could put in that's not going to be complete overkill. Because I found if you go over the amount, you lose whatever the over amount is. So you have to be a bit careful. So it looks like it's like, oh yeah, great, I can go and I've got this other thing that can throw another 30 kilos in, even though you've only got 10 kilos left to go. And it doesn't leave you 30 kilos left over, or doesn't have this even bigger amount of trash left over. You get the exact amount of trash that you were supposed to get, and you get nothing left over in there afterwards. So you've just basically wasted a load of the stock that you were going to be using, which is a bit of a bugger. Right, well, let's get you built, and then we can get the other one of these on the way out. How are we doing? Oh, it's only 30 kilos. Sorry, I do apologise. I thought it was 40 kilos. It's 40 kilos on the plastic one then, I think. There we go. Let's throw all the blue bags over this side. More traffic cone madness goes there. Right, come over here. Your 4 kilos. Go there. Yeah, I might have to move these two apart because I'm not really having a space to put my load of crap, because I think it's too close to the entranceway. I may need to move that back a wee bit. Don't really have room to get between them either, so I will think about how I'm going to manage that in the longer term. But let's go get you. You must be nearly the right amount now. 88 kilos. Yeah, heck. $97. So I need something that's about 3 kilos in weight. It's metal. Got an old radio. Some metal thinners. Or paint thinners even. Okay, let's get those to the side. something else in here that's just 1 kilo? Oh, you'll do. If it's 1 kilo over, I don't really care. There we go. So there you get to now watch the very silly animation of it slamming its lid up and down. All you're expecting is like some kind of voiceover going num 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 num. Ah dear. Right, anyway, let's go and let's go sort these black sacks out and make myself a load of money. Right. Good. Do that. You come over here. Good, so that'll get our next current main task out of the way, which is the scrap block. So that'll take 3 minutes to go through. And that paper baler should then hopefully be nearly done. It's got about a minute or so to go. Yeah, definitely think I need to move these back a bit. I brought them a little too far forward. I was hoping to try and keep the space out the back so that when they all go in together, they just keep pushing the bales further and further back. But it's bizarre. Every single one of these devices, other than the garbage incinerator, which is the whole point of it is that it goes away, all outputs out the back here. The wood does, the paper does, the plastic does, yet the metal press or scrap press pushes out the front. Bizarre. I would imagine they'd have done very much the same sort of thing. But okay. Ours is not the reason why. There we go. Scrap block expert. Oh, apparently I've won a achievement for making 50 scrap blocks. Which is kind of worrying, because I haven't. I've only made... what's that, like about 5? Unless it classes all the other items as scrap blocks as well. I thought they were just talking about the metal, but... hey, whatever works. Oh good, the plastic one's done, so we can throw that up. Or paper one, sorry. Good, that's gone through. Can sell some more of you off. Give myself some room to move around in here. Right, so if that's finished, is that enough for my job to be done down here? I would normally come down in the van, but I think I'm pretty much done with this one. 16 or 17, I've still got 4 days to go. Yes. Put you in 1,815. Look at that. Up to 5 grand. Thank you very much. Right, what other contracts can we get? So, I'm only allowed 1 active contract, so... paper contracts, you are 9 bales for 866. Plastic, 19 plastic bales for 3,000. Wood, 20 bags of sawdust at 50 kilos each. That's quite a lot. And I can't get any metal contracts today. So we've either got 9 paper bales or 19 plastic bales or 20 kilograms of sawdust. Which we haven't really been getting enough wood in, because I've been using all the wood as furniture. So I could, technically, just decide all the furniture I haven't finished can all be sold, or all the extra parts could be sold, but and scrapped off with that. But I kind of like having the parts available just to try and make something better out of it. So I'll go with the paper bales. I should have enough for that. And that's deadline of 8 days. Alright, that's cool. We can easily do that. Yep, good, thank you. And is there anything else I can unlock while I'm here? Bought those, bought those, bought those. Truck is 10,000, which I can't quite afford yet. And that's a melting pot at level 10, crane at level 12, and car crusher at level 12. So we've still got a little bit to go until we can get to those. What things can we buy? Excuse me. Oh, apparently you can buy all of that for 877. The metal pipes, 13 each. Big wardrobe bases, 2 of them. Might buy a couple of those because I do have some wardrobe parts. The 4 yellow oil drums, I think they're like 10 kilos each, but I don't think we really need those at this point in time. So I imagine that's probably going to come in around this side somewhere. Or will it be delivered out the front? Delivered up with these? Ah, who knows? I'll come back to those in a bit. Right, let's grab you and throw you out the back. Right. But yeah, we've got a few scrap metal blocks now. So, see what I mean when I say they're called scrap blocks? Which are those ones? Yet these are plastic bales. So that's why I was like, how have I created 50 scrap blocks? I haven't. But we've got enough. 2, 4, 6 plastic bales, so that's pretty good. And paper's finished. Oh no. Would be nice if I could just dump these in the entranceway rather than having to hit E to manually put one in each time. It's a bit frustrating, I must admit. Get rid of all those. Good, there we go. Right, cool. And now we're getting to 10 o'clock again at night and we're into the darkness time, which is a bit of a pain. The day does go really quickly in here. Start getting these paper bits in. Get those cleared out and get working on getting those complete. And we've got here radio. Get that goes there. I've got plenty of paper to hopefully get my 9 blocks done, or at least if not I can start the next day and do the next block. Having enough spare is certainly going to help life a lot. So I know I need to be in a vehicle to leave. I'm not trying to leave. I'm trying to sort through all this crap I got in my bloody van. Right, good, there we go. Right, and you are all bits and pieces that are gonna stay here. Right, you. Alright, let's now run this over this way. So I can have a look at what I'm gonna keep and what's gonna go. Oh, bed frame with a mattress. Oh, I like those. Those are pretty good money, bed frame and mattresses. You're another door. An Arpus hood. Oh, hello. Very nice that you've decided to go and fall over the right way up. Thank you. Stay in the damn van. What I need you for Right, you can go over there. You are other. Not quite sure what to do with the other. Might as well throw them in the warehouse and sell it. I might make a few quid. Doffet bumpers. You know, on the damaged radio, you can go in a warehouse and get sold. Excuse me. Right, I am still working on this bloody flute. Right, wood table, you can go and be sawdusted. You are an 80 kilogram metal stove. You are definitely going and getting in there. See you later. Don't mind those ones so much when they're that's most of the 100 kilos done. Oh, a desk. No, you can't really do anything with you, so you're gonna go. How much are you? 50 kilos. I'm not putting you in there, or else we'll lose a lot of the money for it. And you are another one of the Rosewick stuff. Cool. Alright, let's get you down that end. It's telling me about these containers, so I think it's wanting me to go and buy a container. So how much are these each? Large containers, 6,000. Small cargo container, 3,000. Right, well, let's take a punt and a risk on it. What do we find? A Moscovich body. Helpful. Metal pipes, fine. Go in there. Got paper. Cardboard boxes. Money, money, money. Money and more money. Won't argue with that. You do not have to argue with me about giving me money. I may not be in dire straits, but I will certainly take money for nothing. So it's telling me I can break this. So is this saying I can break these containers apart once I've bought them? If that's so, that's going to clear me some room out here. I've got plastics. Get rid of. I've got more plastic to do. I need a better way of getting these things shifted around, I must say. Gotta be a better way of doing it. Right, the Moscoviches can be a nice little money spinner. They're not stupid amounts of money. It's like probably $400 when you've got one put together, but they're so easy to put back in place. Because they really are just take it in, get the grinder on it, grind the body down. And repaint it, and away you go. Once you've got all four wheels, you're all good. There you go, get you in there. Got some more plastic. Just a cone. Are you done? Good. Seven. That perfectly. Oh no! Oh. Just done. Cool. Right. Good. That's done. Oh, gold bars, 500 each. Yes, please. I'll have some of them. That's a spare 1,000 in the pocket. So that 3,000 that I've just spent, I've nearly made a good half or so back of it out of the proceeds of that. That's quite nice. I like that. I don't know if that's just been done as a first time luck of the draw, you know, make you want to do that sort of thing again, but container fragments of 50. Nice. $30 kilograms each. I will take that and go and make a load of scrap metal out of it. Oh, use a hammer to break it. Alright. That is entirely impressive. I can make a load of money out of it. Doink. 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 Thank you very much. Too big. That's quite a lot of container there. Well, if that's 30 kilos each, that is not a bad amount of money to make back from that if I'm going to be getting metal contracts. That is quite nice. And it's tidying up my junkyard as well, which will look even better when all that's done. It's even more like it. Highly impressive. And getting different sized chunks. That's quite thick old container wall there. Usually they're not quite that thick. But I won't complain. That should keep me in metal chunks for quite a while. Especially if each one of those breaks into 3 and they're 30 kilos each. That will be very handy. Again, you got to wait 3 minutes or so for each one to be done, but you look at that, it's almost done, that last chunk, and I've just broken these bits up, ready. And I've got the wheels to get rid of, and get them back down, and we can do the Moscovich. Right, you need to be broken. You need to be smashed down. You're good, you're good. You're good. And you're good, you're good. Sweet. Right, well I think that answers that one quite well on whether or not the containers are worthwhile. I think that's a resounding yes, really. So what we'll do is we'll go and get ourselves some more money and work our way towards some more containers. I'm stuck. Let me out. Good. You can go in there. Go in there. You can go in there. 90 and bang on 100. Look at that. That works perfecto. Jesus, look how much we've still got to put in here yet. Blimey. Yeah. For the metal stuff, containers are certainly worth their weight. Literally. Let's get all of you in there, all of you in there, all of you in there. At least we know that's worked its way through, okay. Sweet, you're done. It's a shame you got to be bang on 100 for it though, because these are 30 each. So you have to have either waste 20 kilos or have something else that's spare that's about 10 kilos just to make up enough to cover it. But look at the stack of all that we've got to play with. So that is certainly good. I'm very impressed with the amount of metal we're getting out of the containers. I thought once they were open you can just use them again as a storage, but hey, if we can make a absolute crap ton of money off them, I will do that. Right, I'm going to need to clear myself some way to be able to get the truck back out the door. I might have to come up from this side. Jeez. I'm still picking up chunks of container to stack out. You seen all this? Look at it. Well, that's just from one container. Bloody hell. I mean, obviously, you know, from physical size, containers are not small, but, you know, having all as much broken out of it as it is quite impressive. Now you see, I'm quite wary. Do I go for another container? As I've got 5k, I could have enough for another container and a little bit left over, or do I save that for a upgrade of some description? Let me work my way towards the next contract and see what happens. Alright, got my wheels to take down. Let's go and dump these quickly in the back of the van and they can go round by the cars, round the corner. I'll go deal with the Moscoviches, because that Moscovich can net me another little bit of money. Well, that was quite nice, finding a couple of big chunky gold bars and some other cash sitting in there. Quite like that, must say. I will not complain about that. Alright, look, can I go and throw out the back here? Right, there we go. Good. You gas heater can go straight in a warehouse and be sold. I've got the radio that can go in there as well. That can go in and be sold. I mean, they're like, you know, anywhere from $30 to $80 each. So for me, that is free money. I've got the bed out anyway. Flippin' heck. It's not quite what I was planning. Right, I might as well take you inside and dump you in there. Yeah, physics in here is a little bit, yeah, a little bit Wild West, I think would be a pretty free phrase at that point in time, because this is all over the shop. I mean, I can see what they're trying to do, and I kind of like it, but yeah, it's a little bit. Some things move really easily, other bits suddenly will bounce out around the map. But hey, how many do I need? It was like 9, wasn't it? Those, so nearly there. Right, let's get you done, you done, you done. More wood. So you see I'm stacking all the wood up here, so there's lots of stuff I'm doing. Whatever happened to my wardrobe I bought? I thought I bought a couple of wardrobes. Where the hell did they go? I still haven't seen them yet. Right, let's take the mattress off and clean that bad boy up. Look at that. What a difference that makes. From meth house to, you know, bathhouse. Quite sure where that metaphor was going there. But hey. getting all nice and clean. And we'll quickly spray it up. Yes, using our same blue that we're always using, because I completely cannot be bothered to keep changing and finding a different paint every time. Yeah, I'm lazy, get over it. Well, I haven't found that changing the paint colour has any bearing on the price whatsoever. So I've just picked a colour I can vaguely get on with, and I've gone, well, that'll do. Everything goes out that colour. If paint really made a massive difference, I would change the paint colours. Right, how are we doing market-wise? What can I sell? All that lot, 595. It's nice. Easy, and I'm partly my way back towards... Oh, what's this? Machines? What can I buy? Nothing. I've already bought everything. Buy the melting pot. I can't buy the melting pot. I'm not at the level yet. Look, melting pot says I need level 10. I'm only level 8. Deal with it, mate. I'll be done with you as quick as I can. Right, wheels. Let's go grab that Moscovich. Oh, more trash has arrived. Thank you very much. Where's my Mosky? No, thank you. I wanted the wheel. And the other wheel. No, give me the wheels. Okay. I really am not taking good care of these, am I? Oh, you've already been grinded. Sweet. Right, let's quickly spray you up. Oh, you are in a bad state. I would have thought we'd have got the angle grinder on all those chrome panels. Personally, I would have thought that would have done nicely. Hey, maybe it's just me. But then this isn't going to be an overly expensive car when we've sold it anyway. But hell, if that nudges us closer to 6,000, I'm not going to complain. Right, you're done. Oops. There you go, and there you go. So there we go. See, it's like $300 odd. It ain't much, but it's pretty much free money for me. All it's taking a little bit of work, and off we go. Cool, so you're all, the back of my car's pretty much empty, or back of the van, should I say. Pretty much empty, aside from some wheels. And we've got some more scrap up the front, which we can get to shortly, but I want to go and do the old residential area. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to come around this way, because otherwise I won't get around all that container scrap. So I'm going to need, actually I'll tell you what, before I do that, let's go and get out of here and get some more of our paper baling done. And we can then, got no more plastic scrap at the moment. There we go, there's that, just another scrap block for that done. We should be all good on picking up metal contracts. Well, that's a neat trick. That's a neat trick of the physics engine. I'm not touching them. So we have pre-greased scrap blocks. Well, there we go. It's a neat trick if you can do it. Low friction metal. I knew what that was. I patent it and sell it as bearings. Make a load of money in cars and industrial machinery. You're 9 kilo, you're 9 kilo. You'll do. You're 2 kilos, you'll do. Thank you very much. Another scrap block under our belt. What have we got over here? Oh, another bed frame. Another chunk of I-beam. Another drawer. Another bed. Oh dear. These beds are us. Oh, and a doffy body. Dumpster lid. And more stuff. Oh, blimey, and another bed. Crikey, 3. You wait all day for beds and 3 come along at once. Metal washing machine, 60 kilograms. Look at all that. Well, I think I'm going to be good on metal for my metal contracts. I think that may be the way I go forward, is just bloody metal contracts at the minute. Because that seems to be a way of making me an absolute crap ton because I've got a load of scrap available for it. So cool. All right, well, I think we'll leave it there for this episode because we've got a load of stuff ready to process through, and I'm getting more and more and more stuff keep being delivered in, and is yeah, just gonna have to sit and watch me go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So I will process all that through, shift the cars down the other end, sort the beds out, get them cleaned up, sprayed up, and out in the workshop to be sold. So thank you very much indeed for joining me, and hopefully by then, by the next episode, I'll be at level 10 and we can buy the melting pot. And then we can see what that does. Does that take scrap into it, or does it take the scrap block of metal and then melt it out into ingots from there? You have to catch up in the next episode and find out. So as I said, thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It does help the channel. Otherwise, I will see you all in the next one. You all take care now. Alright, bye-bye.